on the back of the iPhone 7 Plus, and I can definitely tell you, first of all, it's two 12 megapixel sensors, a wide angle lens, and a telephoto lens. And what's really cool is that this was actually the first iPhone to bring a dual camera setup, and I feel like a lot of people may not even realize that, but that's something that's really funny to me because like this was the first phone to bring that, and we still had phones with single camera setups after this, from iPhone and from Apple, but I think this camera setup meant a lot to the whole entire camera setups for every single iPhone that's ever came out. But I will tell you, there are some areas of this camera that aren't the best, and I've done a lot of camera comparisons, in 2019 and 2020 with this specific phone, and I think it's totally okay. That back camera has the ability of shooting 4K at 30. We have, portrait mode on this phone as well, and with iOS 14, even with iOS 13, I think with iOS 12 as well, Apple has implemented a lot of features built into the Photos app, where you can go and edit out the photos. There's a bunch of apps on the App Store as well. So even if you capture a bad photo, you can still post process a lot of these photos and make them look really, really good. I will tell you though, as I said before, your editing capabilities is only going to be good as the photo itself, and outdoor photos, even some indoor photos, will look really good on the 7 Plus for a 2016 phone. But there are some problems. A lot of the photos tend to be grainy. A lot of the audio quality and video quality on these phones aren't really that great either. So that's another huge thing. If you're outside, it'll probably be a little bit different. The photos and videos will look a little bit better, but indoors, if you're trying to take a lot of, photos in the dark and stuff, it's not going to look that good on the 7 Plus, so keep that in mind. But my bigger problem with the iPhone 7 Plus is that front camera. You only have a 7 megapixel camera on that. You can only do 1080p on it, which is my biggest problem. The 7 megapixels, whatever, doesn't matter. It's the full HD tap out, which I really don't like. There's no 1080p at 60. There's no 4K at 30 even, which in my opinion, that's the area that dates this phone the most, because a lot of people nowadays, and just forever since front cameras have been invented, take a lot of selfies, they take a lot of front camera videos, and nowadays Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, if you're somebody who makes any type of videos on your front camera, you're definitely going to be getting some grainy photos and videos from the 7 Plus in indoor usage. Outdoor usage is going to be different, but if you're somebody indoors, you're taking a lot of photos and videos, you're not really going to have a crazy good video quality from this thing unless you know what you're doing and you can edit and, photos and videos from it. So in terms of that really pretty much covers it up in the camera standpoint. Now,